Honorable Speaker, the House of Representatives Press Corps is a democracy-friendly corps that is committed to promoting good governance through objective and balanced reportage, as you may have witnessed since your assumption as the Speaker of the 10th House of Representatives. And as professional journalists, we are also conscious of national interest and have been doing our job with utmost patriotism. We are not oblivious of the fact that the Parliament is the person of democracy, and hence the report coming out of it must reflect the reality on the ground and meet the yearnings and aspirations of Nigerians. However, we also need the cooperation and support of the leadership, which we know as the Speaker of the 10th House of Representatives we will enjoy, and you will continue to offer undiluted services to the nation. We need the understanding of committee chairmen in the 10th House of Representatives and their members in reciprocating our friendly gesture and carrying out our duties effectively. Mr. Speaker, the Parliament is a specialized area, and there is the need for training and retraining of journalists. I really don't know why I really want to emphasize on this. There is the need for training and retraining of journalists, just like what we have in other parliaments. You know, most times people say our counterparts, and you keep asking yourself, when you say your counterparts, what does it mean? Your counterparts in other parts of the country, particularly the international community, it could be, but I must beg, and I know that after this meeting with the Speaker of the 10th House of Representatives, the issue of training and retraining will be a thing of the past. Those in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. Those against it say nay. Thank you. I must not, and I will not end my conversation or opening speech without the issue of committees, holding their briefing or investigative hearing in closed session. And then when you say it's an investigation or a probe, we expect a scenario whereby it's it's an open investigation rather than holding it in secrecy or behind closed doors. But we are hopeful that this meeting and interaction with the Speaker will definitely give us a way forward.
We're here today to show our deepest respect to you for being there for the Nigerian people, for democracy, and for the House. I'm particularly very, very appreciative of your services, particularly the way you covered our campaigns, both at the House and at the Senate. You showed maturity, you showed objectivity, you showed neutrality, you covered only the substance. You didn't take sides with any of the contestants. I think this is a very, very commendable thing in a country like Nigeria. Getting the praise to be focused on the key issues is not an easy task. But I think in the House of Representatives, our press corps have done excellently well. So I want to thank you very much for the way and manner you conducted yourself. That is an indication of what will follow in the next 3.5 years or so. We believe you will continue on that path, the path of objectivity, the path of truth, so that the Nigerian people will know nothing but the truth. Thank you so much for your leadership. Thank you, honorable colleagues and members of the press, for an excellent job you are doing here. I want to assure you that under my leadership, the friendship, the bondage that has been existing between us and you will be further strengthened. I want to assure you that the collaboration and the partnership between members of the press and we at the leadership will continue to get better. I want to assure you that we are going to have a mutually beneficial relationship. You can take me as one of you. The door is open 24 hours for engagement, for advice, for whatever you think will move the National Assembly and the House of Representatives in specific. Please always endeavor to get in touch with us. You'll find us worthy of your humble selves, worthy of your advice, and worthy of our friendship. We'll always be there for you. I want to assure you that the quarterly briefings you mentioned in your speech is one of the things, even if you didn't choose to say it, that we have been chewing and we have been considering to bring on board this time around. And we will start from the last quarter of this year, which will be December. We'll call you and brief you on all the activities that we are doing. I also want to assure you that we have also considered coming up with a small bulletin which will capture on a month-by-month basis all the activities of the House, from plenary to committee meetings to oversights, other engagements, and so on and so forth. That also gives you an opportunity to also, at a glance on monthly basis, see what we are doing. And it will help whenever we are engaging each other for you to have objective information of our activities. I heard about your complaint concerning some other committees taking the option of executive session rather than an open session. Well, I will not speak for some of them, but I know some of the activities that they are doing, all the investigations require a lot of confidentiality. And it is not out of place from time to time for committees to resort to executive session so that issues that are highly confidential and sensitive should not be divulged before the completion of the investigation. So pardon us on that, but we'll try as much as possible to minimize the incidence of our executive sessions during our deliberations. I also want to use this opportunity to inform you that issue of training and retraining has been a core issue to the House of Representatives, and we have had instances where we engaged a lot of organizations to come to our aid in terms of training, not only on our members or our committee clerks, but also the members of the press. And just yesterday we had engagement with a lot of organizations, and this issue was also further discussed. I want to inform you that come next week, is it next week? Next month, the first set of training for the press will come on board. We have already concretized arrangements, and the organization that is going to champion it has already agreed on dates and time. Musa will brief you further on that issue. And we'll try as much as possible to see that at least every quarter, one kind of training or the other is organized for you people. Inshallah, we'll deliver on that. There are so many other things that the 10th Assembly has brought on board, revolutionary, that will not only help our efficiency in the House, but will also give a value addition to the country. One of them is the creation of a standing committee to monitor the activities of all standing committees of the House. You will agree with me, in the past, not all committees were active. You find some were active, some were not. Maybe because of one thing or the other. This time around, we want to ensure that every standing committee lives to its responsibility. Every standing committee must be seen working for the betterment of our Nigerian people. every standing committee goes down to the ethics of our own assembly. We don't want to see things being done under the table. We want transparency. We want result-oriented administration. And that is the reason why we decided that this time around, there should be a standing committee that will be there monitoring what is happening in other standing committees.
We will collaborate, we will partner, we will ensure that we do things together and we do it for the common benefit of our people, and we will do everything humanly possible to ensure that we create further a more conducive atmosphere for you to conduct your work efficiently.